Hi there, I'm Jennifer with True Health for You, and today I'm going to talk about what you can do to close the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. Meaning, how do you want to feel in the morning? Are you already dealing with maybe a specific illness or pain in the body? Maybe mentally you're dealing with anxiety and depression. Spiritually, you feel extremely disconnected. You may feel lost. And you're like, if you're if you're in that situation where you're frustrated and you're unhappy, how do you close the gap to find that good health, the happiness, the good mindset and frame of mind? How do you do that? Well, I wanted to share just a few tips on what I did to help that, because I was totally in that situation. If you've seen some of my other videos, you'll know that I was in pain, I was having thyroid issues, I was losing my hair, I was having miscarriages. My body at that time was a mess. And I learned how to repair myself. But now when I look back, I'm like, you know what? I actually could have even repaired myself faster if I had a better frame of mind, or if I had a better vibration or better energy. Because let's say you're trying to lose weight and you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my God, I'm so fat. Or you wake up and you're just miserable. You're like, God, it's just gonna be another crappy day and I have to go to work and I have to deal with this person. When we have that vibration, when we have that energy inside of us, it is so much more harder to create the experience and life that we want, because this is what we're saying. This is what we're thinking. This is what we're exuding. And anything is possible. You can still lose the weight. You can still get healthier, but I'm telling you, it's not going to be with ease. It's actually, you're creating resistance when we do that. So I look back at specific situations where I'm like, you know what? That would have gone a lot smoother and faster if I actually just enjoyed the process, if I actually enjoyed being happy. And this is what this video is about. It's like, if you want to become a healthier human being in all aspects, it starts with learning on how to be happy. And you might think, I'm a happy person, Jen. Like, I have friends, they enjoy me, I laugh, But if you just notice that life is difficult and things just keep happening to you, and it's like you can't catch a break, and like you start programs and then you quit them, there is a certain level of receiving that you are not allowing. We have to be open to receive happiness. We have to be open to receiving good health. And what I mean by that is we have to it's like when you're all tense up and you're stressed and you take that deep breath and then you just kind of relax, and it's like, you just kind of sink into it. You sink into the couch. Well, when we allow and we're open to receiving, we take that deep breath and we just allow it to come to us. We're not saying, oh, I want to feel better, but I have this ailment. I want to feel better, or I want to think. And, when you start bringing in all the excuses, all the reasons why you can't do something, it makes it difficult to achieve what you want. So my first recommendation is for you to learn how to be happy. And so how I did that was I started meditating. And I know, meditation, the practice of meditation is so, it's everywhere, right? Everybody is talking about it. But I am telling you from my experience, from other clients' experiences, that's what works. When we meditate, or when we're even sleeping, we stop that current vibration inside us that's complaining, that's discouraged, that is thinking negatively. We actually stop that and we go into a neutral place. And when we go into that neutral state, it's like we relax, we calm down, and then from there, you start thinking about what it is that you want. And then you think about how happy you're gonna feel when you're no longer dealing with diabetes, you're no longer dealing with that knee pain, that you're no longer dealing with whatever it is that's not satisfying for you in your life. And you start thinking of what you do want versus what you don't want, that is the key. And then you start allowing yourself to feel it as if it's already happened. This is how people can break through major challenges like becoming paralyzed and learning how to walk again. They have this firm belief that they will get better. They don't have any doubt in their mind. And that's what it takes. I see it so often in my profession and in my experience of working with people who will spend lots of money and will complain the whole time, complain the whole way. And the people that were most successful, they had a positive outlook, they were focused on being happy and just enjoying life. And there is a difference. There is a difference there. And when I started meditating and when I started learning how to receive happiness, just allowing myself to sit there in bed meditating and allowing that feeling of joy to come over and then expanding it outward. And then throughout the day, you know, there's always something that will trip you up, but throughout the day, if I noticed that I started getting like grouchy or something, I was like, oh, let me check myself and then focus on something that made me happy and something that I could be thankful about. And then I start to feel better again. And when you're feeling that, that is how we close the gap. Because then our reality, instead of being miserable, our reality starts turning into feeling happiness and joyful and positive, and we start thinking about other possibilities, and then we actually start getting results, and then you celebrate those results, and then you just create momentum to keep moving forward in the right direction, and that gap just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And that is how I did it, and that is what I'm recommending for you. And it doesn't just apply to mindset, it also applies to health. If you are struggling right now, I really encourage you to start meditating even 5 minutes. 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night, and allow yourself to relax, calm the mind, and then start thinking what it is that you want to create for yourself. You know, how do you want to feel in the morning? You know, and if that's difficult to do, just focus on something simple, like, you know what? What can I be grateful for? I'm grateful that I even woke up. I'm grateful for the sun. I'm grateful for the people in my life. Whatever it is that can send you and bring you a little bit of joy, that is what you want to focus on. And then the key is you need to allow yourself to receive it and accept it. You know, there's a lot of times we'll say, oh yeah, I want happiness. Or if someone pays us a compliment, we're like, oh yeah. But we don't let it sink in. There's a certain level of allowance and receiving that we have to let it reach our heart. And it's so important. And if you're working with trying to get healthier, being happy will create faster results. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please comment below. Let me know where you're at, what your experience has been, and if you've tried it, the meditation, and focused on being happy, let me know if it worked for you, if it didn't work for you, but I want to hear from you. Please like this video, and if you haven't already, subscribe and hit that notification button so you can always know when my videos pop up. I'm dedicated to making videos every day, so I would like to hear what you would want to hear more of. Again, thank you for watching this video and taking this time, and I'll see you guys next time.